Okay. Hello to everyone on YouTube. I No, I actually had a script. Actually, I had several scripts. I keep making them for this persona FAQ and stuff that I want to do. Since people keep asking me a lot of questions, which some of them I actually know the answer to. One of the latest is Evil Mega Man, who is saying he's interested in my knowledge of the series and asked me about any good SMT fan sites and so on. Okay, alright. The other part, I'm not really online that much nowadays, so I don't tend to be on IM, but if you're into that sort of thing, I have this old blog thingy. I say I, but I'm gonna pretend that I'm multiple people and say we. Because one of the things I like about the Persona games is that they embody the Jungian philosophy of multiple people in one person, which isn't quite the same as split personality disorder. Actually, Jung, who was one of the founders of psychology, had split personalities. He had two personas within him, the modern day one and the ancient one. He also had this neurosis that stopped him from going to school. You can read about that stuff on Wikipedia, but since nobody likes to look for stuff, I will look for it for you and add the link to the video too. And hopefully I won't go over the 10-minute limit, since I'm working totally without the script. Right, Carl Jung. Yeah. So anyhow, you can read about it on Wikipedia. There's something somewhere in here about totems and stuff that we would consider superstitious, but remember that Jung is one of the founding fathers of modern psychology. So he was crazy, just like Freud and all the other people, which should sort of inspire you to be crazy and, you know, make money off of it like how they did or something. Anyway, this is my blog. The last few public updates have to do with Megaten. You can't see this because this is invisible. This is just private for me. Anyhow, you can see this, which is a public post, which just has a link to this blog, which is not related to me in any way, form, or fashion, on Destructoid or whatever. I haven't bothered to sign up about it yet, but anyhow, it has a lot of pictures and stuff about Persona. Some of it is a bit inaccurate because they talk about the tarot system, which is only used in Persona 2, not in Persona 1 or Persona 3. Persona 3, even though all of them are based on tarot cards, Persona 3 uses the Persona card system, 2 uses the tarot card system, and 1 uses a spell card system. They're all totally different. Anyhow, going back to my YouTube page, to our YouTube page. I guess I'll redo this later with more drama and echo and stuff. Anyhow, I want to thank you all for commenting and actually rating some of my videos, because most people tend to like them. I think the lowest rating I've gotten was like 3. Most people rate things 4 or 5, which is really cool. I wanted to build a Pentium 4 based system, but because, you know, I'm sort of incompetent and broke. Actually, I'm not really incompetent, but I am broke and I don't really have that much time to spend on, well, I haven't had much time. I was working for the last couple of weeks. I'm rambling on, aren't I? The point of the matter is that, you know, I just didn't really do anything. More importantly, I didn't really set up the box I wanted to set up to do videos and stuff. So since I'm still working on that, then I haven't been doing videos, or I haven't really been playing much of anything either. Now I'm on the page of I Love Mario fan, because he's been asking time and time again for help because he seems to be like stuck and he wanted to know if I'm going to do more Persona videos. So the best way for me to help will probably be to play back through the game, at least the first 10 hours or so of it, which is going to be actually sort of fun because I'm sort of stuck in Castle Mana, actually between Castle Mana and Black Market. Some people have been saying that I play the game really badly, and, you know, I know that I play it in, you know, a sort of unconventional or maybe inefficient way, but I was just like sort of fooling around. For example, I tend to level up my tech really high when you should have a more balanced approach, but what's the point of having the choice if you don't actually use the choice? I went and played Code Breaker, which is sort of like Sudoku. I think I've never actually played Sudoku in the casino because I was just, bored with Castle Mana. The problem I have with the original Persona, well, one of the many problems, is that there are no save points. Well, that isn't true. They're saving trees, but you can't actually save most places. They improved that on Persona 2, and they regressed again in Persona 3. So in a way, Persona 2 is the epitome of the series, but there are some things I don't like about Persona 2. The story pacing, for example, and also the fact that they use the tarot system rather than the spell card system. I think the spell card system is the best. The battle system in Persona 3 I think was actually a step backwards from Persona 2. In fact, just about everything is a step backwards in Persona 3. The only nice thing about it is that it has that whole they enhance the dramatic parts and the sim parts to sort of draw you into the story. They should have done that more with 1, or they should remake 1 using a similar system but keeping the spell card system. Here I am giving all my ideas to Atlas, but I know Atlas wouldn't listen to me anyway, so I am planning to do sort of like my own series of games related in a way to the roots of Persona, which are based in human psychology and stuff like that. But it wouldn't really be like a spin-off or a fan game of Persona, but I guess I may make some references to it if I want. But I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this, since I can't even do a simple YouTube video. So yeah, I just totally suck. And that's about it for now. I actually did win this game a couple of times. I've gotten fairly good at it, although I've run out of metal cards. So I might post some videos of that if I go back to a previous save where I actually had metal cards or something like that. And that's assuming my video setup works okay. It seems to work fine, but I'm actually using a Celeron D for video re-encoding, which is really ridiculous. I have a Core 2 Duo Pentium 4 thingy that I just haven't set up yet because I'm just silly like that or something. I'm just too tired generally. I can't be bothered with all this technical stuff. I want to actually do something fun with my computer for a change, but there aren't really many fun things to do with PCs, which is why I don't spend any time with them. Also, in here it's really hot. It's like 90 something degrees, and this is at like 11 o'clock at night. So hey, imagine how hot it is during the day. Then it's like pushing 100. And speaking in degrees Fahrenheit, which I believe are superior to degrees Celsius, despite the fact that degrees Celsius are generally used as a basis for Kelvin, and so they're now like an industry standard. But hey,